Hey, good morning and welcome to another episode of Virtual GM. If you're listening to this episode on a podcast format, I highly recommend you go to our YouTube channel because this one is going to be very visually appealing. We are currently at one of our favorite properties, Cougar Ridge, and we are in the Majestic Lodge. So what I'm going to do today is give you a quick tour of the property and kind of tell you what makes this place so unique and amazing. So currently right now, we are in this amazing chef's kitchen. So when Spencer pans out, you can see it's got everything you could ever want to make a complete gourmet meal. And what's unique is if you book this and you want to have that unique experience, we can bring out a chef who's actually one Iron Chef, and we can do cooking classes in here, or we can just cater an awesome dinner for you. But I'm gonna really quickly take you into one of my favorite rooms, so follow me. So much of what makes Cougar Ridge special is all the things that they have on property, and this is one of my favorites, so come on in. So Cougar Ridge has its own vineyard on its property, and they actually make their own wine. So you can see here are all the different barrels that they've made. They make their own wine, they also make their own beer, and this is where that right there is called the Dragon. And that's what makes sure that the wine stays right. So this is where they do it all. This is, as they say, where the magic happens. But my favorite room, and we're in the off season, so we're in the middle of getting things ready, so it's not gonna look as beautiful as normal. But if you come in here, you can kind of pan through and see our beautiful wine cellar that we got. And we've got a bunch of variations. We've got the wine we make and then the wine that we have for our guests as well. Really, whatever your favorite wine is, we got you at Cougar Ridge. So you might be wondering, where is Cougar Ridge? Cougar Ridge is in a town called Torrey, Utah. It's kind of right in the center of Utah. So whether you're in southern Utah or in Salt Lake, it seems like it's about 3 hours from everywhere. And we're right next to Capitol Reef Resort. Now, what I want to get you ready for is one of the coolest things that you're ever going to see in a house ever. Now, mind you, when this thing started, it was going to be a barn. So let me show you the quote unquote coolest barn you've ever seen. So come on in. This is the bowling alley bar. So we've got everything. We've got a pool table. We've got a golf simulator. We've got this incredible custom wood bar. And then of course, no house is complete without a Brunswick bowling alley. So this is the full thing. We've got the screens. We've got the balls. Come over here, I'll show you. It doesn't matter what size shoe you wear, what size ball you want to throw. We've got everything for you right back here. We've got your shoes, we've got your balls, and if the kids you're bringing are too young to bowl, well, you just set them on in the movie theater. So we've got a full movie theater in here as well. It's an amazing experience, the best place, kick back, watch the big game, plenty of seating. We're awesome for weddings, corporate events, any kind of activity you want to put on. We can house them all here. Today we're just showing the lodge, but we've got a collection of casitas as well. It's truly anything that you could ever want. So follow me, we're gonna go upstairs. Okay, so now we're gonna head on out. This is where you can arrive. This is the garage. We've got e-bikes and boats and ATVs, all the great things you can experience. And no amazing house would be complete without an elevator. So come on, follow me. Okay, I'll see you up top.
Welcome to the second floor of Cougar Ridge. This is my favorite floor, and there was so much to unpack on the bottom floor, but we'll take a lot of time on the second floor because it is just mind-blowing at how much stuff is in here. So we're gonna start right here in this room, immediately outside of the elevator. As we come in here, you're greeted by what should be like a master bathroom, but it's 10 times bigger. We have a sauna over here, it can be a dry sauna. We can step in here. It's really great. Controls are on the outside. We spent some time in this last night. It was really relaxing. With the ladle, throw the water on there. It's so nice too because it's cold. It's January right now, so to jump in here just feels absolutely amazing. And then you can hit right across the way the steam room. Oh, the cushions. And I'll step in here with my shoes. It's large, spacious. You can accommodate a whole group in here. if you're gonna come as part of a retreat or a wellness package or with a group of friends or family, all of this is big enough to fit every single person that's going to be in the party. A critical part of your wellness too is certainly your physical health. There's a full gym here, so whether you like to lift, whether you're into yoga, which they provide yoga information right behind us, if you do CrossFit, if you're doing any type of functional training, we have cardio equipment right here. It's a full service gym that's exclusive for members and people who are staying inside this lodge. So if you stay at the casita, you cannot stay at anything else, or excuse me, you cannot come into this lodge and use the amenities. It's just for the lodge.
I have a question.
Yep.
Do you do CrossFit?
I do CrossFit, actually, yeah. In fact, those are my weights from this morning. I need to rack them, but yeah, I do CrossFit. We'll go ahead and go out here. This patio is amazing. You'll notice right out the gate, again, it's cold. You're gonna see my breath. But we have a hot tub that's right outside, the sauna, steam room, and gym. It's amazing. We spent some time in it last night. It's one of 2 hot tubs that are as part of this lodge. This one would be to use together as a group with your friends and family. There's also a room that has its own private and secluded hot tub. We'll show you that as well. But this is a great place if you want to have some entertaining happening, or if you want to hang out with some friends. We'll walk through this way and then we can go through the back of the lodge here. These exterior doors are guest rooms. This lodge features 4 guest rooms on the bottom floor. There are 2 sets of bunk beds up on the top floor, and then there's another room up there. Is that one available for you?
Yeah, yep.
Yeah, so there are 5 total rooms, and it sleeps 12 extremely comfortably. Oh, and we're gonna go around here. I just want to take a minute and appreciate the views that are out here. I've spent a lot of time around this fire pit. There's a CrossFit competition that happened at this property for years that I would attend. This view, regardless of snow, rain, sunshine, it's absolutely amazing. And it's very similar to what you'd experience inside of Capitol Reef National Park. It just happens to be here on property. So the setting here is just absolutely magical. Plenty of space out here. There's sound equipment, so if you want to listen to some music with your friends, you can. You can see all the livestock down here. There's an arena that happens for rodeos. There's some retreats that take place in there. And then just off into the distance, Cody mentioned them, are the casitas right back there. And those have their own private drive, and there's a hot tub out there as well. All right, now we're gonna move into one of the coolest parts. So this is one of the greatest parts of this whole lodge experience. This room is absolutely enormous. I don't know if the camera can pick it all up. This is the great kitchen with the great living room. There's obviously this massive dining table where you can come in here into the living room. Everything, just like Cody said before, is entirely done by hand. Is this the petrified wood?
Yeah, that's from a forest in Mexico, I believe.
Petrified wood from a forest in Mexico. All the detail is just simply immaculate. This would also be that wood. You have a full entertainment system here. This might be the greatest bar type setting where you can enjoy a drink with your friends and family in the state of Utah, for sure. You have access to this full kitchen as well. There's a grocery store close by, so you can grab your food. There are opportunities for retreats where like a private chef will come out, right? Yeah. You mentioned it downstairs. He won Iron Chef, right?
Yeah, Top Chef, one of the 2.
Yeah, Top Chef or Iron Chef, one of them. But he'll cook you breakfast, lunch, and dinner, or whatever you need. But this kitchen is absolutely amazing. It is as big as the whole section of my living area in my house. I mean, it's just absolutely enormous, this area. Oh, and then actually we have a whole section down here that we got. There's so much down here. I just lose track. So down this main hall, or how you get to the bedrooms, there's 4 bedrooms, 2 on each side. So we'll go ahead and just step into each one individually. This bedroom is really unique because it has a fireplace. Not all of the units have a fireplace, but each unit brings its own charm to it. This is the unit I stayed in last night, and this is the one with its own private hot tub. So you can see they all have a very similar style of theme, feel. This one does not have a fireplace, but just through here, you have your own hot tub. The views out of this hot tub are amazing. You can open up these windows, get a little bit of cool air, summer breeze. of course, depending on the time. And then we go down the hall, and this is headed back towards the gym and the sauna and the steam room. So we've made a full circle. Half of it happened on the outside. We'll head into this room. We have another one with a fireplace. This one has access to the deck. So where my room didn't have access to the deck, but it did have its own hot tub, this one has access to the deck and the shared hot tub. And it's just beautiful. And then the last guest room on this floor would be this one right here. And while this one doesn't have its own hot tub, it does have a private sitting area. Oh, it actually does have its own hot tub. Cody did me dirty. There's 3 hot tubs. Was that right? No, there's 2 hot tubs. There are 3 hot tubs.
These two have their own.
Okay, so there are 2 hot tubs in the private rooms. I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Well, what a treat.
I played hide and go seek behind that one.
Did you?
Yeah, it's a great hiding spot.
There's plenty of places. See, another great idea. You can play hide and go seek here. And then we will head up the main staircase to take you upstairs.
One thing that's really cool is you've got this awesome craftsmanship in the floors, and then I'll actually show you over here in the kitchen. So you can see the baseboards are all also stone. So all of these baseboards are stone, and they even have this hand-cut stone inlays in the island. So I mean, literally, no expense was spared in making this the most amazing lodge ever. And even down to the pitch of the roof, those windows up there can actually open. I mean, it is truly a world-class property. Let's head upstairs.
Have we shown the chandelier yet?
Oh no, let me hit that.
Definitely have the chandelier.
So let's finish this tour upstairs. We spend a lot of time up here hanging out. Also, this is usually where we'll do our meetings. If you want to do a corporate retreat or an executive retreat, and we'll set this up for you with the boardroom. You've got this really cool hangout area here. We use that TV to project everything that we're going over today. Another pool table up here. These amazing windows, and I've got to show you these because the reason that they redid the pitch on this building was just because they wanted to make sure that they had these windows, and they're pretty much the coolest thing you'll ever see. So they just become its very own balcony. So there's 3 of them on this side, 3 of them on that side, and as you can see, it doesn't get any better than this from a view standpoint. So the other great thing about this, if you've got a big family, awesome place for kids. They can hang out up here and play. And then you've got this awesome bunk area here. So you've got 4 different bunk beds. And oddly enough, these are some of the most comfortable beds I've ever slept in. Like,
I think they're purple 4s.
yeah, right there is where I've had some of the best sleep of my entire life. In that very bunk.
Right there is where I've had mine.
So very cool space. There's also a full bathroom up here. So you've got your shower and everything. If you're staying up here, they've got this room, which would be like if you have a nanny or anything like that you want to have up here with the kids, and they've got this nice space. And you've also got some extra sleeping area over there too. So we've really got you covered. But now I want to take you to the top. We've talked a little bit about views, but we haven't shown you anything yet. So follow me and we're going to head up one more story.
Okay, so we're gonna finish this upstairs. This is the best view in Utah, in my opinion. I think you'll have a hard time disagreeing with me after you've seen it.
Door's always a little tricky.
Yes. Welcome to the outdoors. Up here you get nearly a 360 view of central Utah. And out here into the east, you get an amazing unobstructed view of Capitol Reef National Park. You can look directly into the park, and you can see just from looking at the park, all that red rock you see is located inside the park. its terrain is not different from what we're experiencing here on property. And that's what really isolates this property and makes it unique, is that no other property inside of Torrey or a gateway community that is close to Capitol Reef National Park has this type of setting. So this view is amazing. There's a sink up here, we have a fire pit up here. This is where I've come to relax after my fitness competition. I'll just stay up here for hours, enjoy a protein shake. I've napped up here. You can do whatever you please. This is my favorite spot in all of Utah. And we actually have a really cool treat because we have a snowstorm coming in. This is something I actually haven't experienced up here. There's a snowstorm coming in from the west right now. So just beyond the rim of that mountain, you can see snow falling. And that is the magic of this property.
Okay, well, that wraps up our tour of Cougar Ridge. Thank you so much for listening. If you're on the podcast, I apologize. I know it probably wasn't super engaging, but head over to our YouTube channel and watch it because it's going to blow your mind.
Yeah, do not listen to this episode. You definitely want to go to our YouTube channel. Please like, subscribe, comment if there's anything that you want us to talk about. We met an awesome GM from Juneau, Alaska doing this podcast. We're excited to work with that property. If you guys have questions, email me, spencer@thevibrantteam.com. Shout out to Sean Cannell helping us grow with video. And that's all I've got.
And stay tuned because we'll come back again to an episode of the casitas and the 3-bedroom villas.
Yeah.
And they've also got an amazing new pool complex. There's not a place you'd rather stay this summer than here at Cougar Ridge.
Absolutely.
We can't wait to welcome you back. Thank you so much, guys. Have a great day.
Thanks, guys.
See ya.